and chill.
Hi, hello, I'm Whitney Van Laningham.
Whitney looks a little different today. So, because we live in Los Angeles and this is a live show, Whitney is stuck in terrible, terrible traffic on the 101 because of...
Totally normal.
Yeah, you know, it's a normal day in LA. But so instead we have producer Brett on camera for once.
Hello.
Yay!
I am more than a disembodied voice.
Yeah. And he looks like a Cowboy Bebop character today.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
I need to, oh no.
Where are your strappies?
There it is, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Woo! And now my back works.
Yeah, now you've got such good posture.
Oh, this is my camera. Okay, hello camera.
Oh, Buddy
Hello,
Not
folks
Gamer
at home.
thinks that Whitney looks so hot today.
Thank you, she
Yeah.
does. She puts in the squats and it shows on camera. You do squats with your arms, right?
Yeah, you do squats with your
Okay.
arms. That's exactly how. That's why we're all comic book people and not athletes. We don't know what body part you use.
Thank you, Lauren's sister. You are too young for me.
Oh, hi, producer-ini Van Bredingham. That's a good name. I like that one.
Van Bredingham, yeah. Producer knee. That's my official title,
That's
actually.
a cute one. You should put that on business
Because
cards.
most of my job is wrangling Whitney.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Giving her Mike and Ike's.
So,
It's nice. So today, we'll wait till more people get in the chat.
yeah.
But
we are talking about Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus.
yeah.
Woo!
And some of us had a different experience with that show than others.
Spoilers right now. Kris did not like it, which is...
I didn't hate it. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't blown away.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
it. But spoilers for me, I loved it.
I
It
know.
was so good. It was amazing.
Brett ran into the office telling me how wrong I was.
Oh yeah,
so
she's fired.
that's
Kris,
yeah.
you're fired.
That makes sense. I'll pack up my things from my not office.
Nope, don't do that.
Nope.
No?
Yay, Jake says I can stay.
Outranked again!
Vinko writes, Gurr is my spirit animal. I agree, Gurr is always amazing. Gurr was fantastic.
So you did watch Cannon Busters, which was a show that I did not tell anyone to watch this weekend, but it came out on Netflix last Wednesday, I believe.
Yes. And so on Sunday.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, Sunday I finally had time to watch it, and I got so excited about it. Because we were supposed to watch it months ago. It was supposed to be a spring release, and it is LaShawn Thomas's new anime on Netflix. It is so, so good. I think.
What is it about?
So basically, without getting too spoilery on anything, there is this kind of android, Sam, who is trying to get reunited with her human counterpart best friend, who is a prince of a land. And some people have attacked there. They got separated. She's trying to reunite with him. And along the way, they encounter this little bot who helps fix people up and everything. And it's really, really cute. And then there's also Philly the kid who has a curse on him that means that he can't die. So he'll like get
that's
killed,
cool.
but then he comes
I
back to
like
life and he
that.
gets a number tattooed on him. It's amazing. And what I really like in animes, like what I tend to kind of jive with really well is stuff that has a big Western influence, like Trigun or Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, that one episode of Doctor Who.
That one episode of Doctor Who.
You said anime, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but you know, that also stands true though.
I know
like
your
that.
aesthetic.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. But it's really, really good, and I highly recommend everyone checks it out. The character designs are so cool. It's amazing. Everyone looks so rad in this show.
It does look like a fun comic, or fun anime. I'm not going to watch it because it was supposed to come out 4 months ago.
And it ruined your
It
schedule.
ruined our schedule. So I kind of have a bone to pick with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to support it.
You listen right now, Netflix. Thank you for giving us shows.
Yeah.
You're great. Brett Turley has a problem with you.
It's probably not LaShawn's fault.
No, it's Netflix's. It's probably some scheduling snafu.
It's hard to do stuff.
It was
on
worth
a
the wait.
schedule. Yeah.
It really, really was. And it was nice to watch something for enjoyment, you know. I got to leisurely watch an anime
Well, you
instead
can
of
write
rush
it off
through
now
it.
because you're talking about it.
Yeah.
So, before we get into Zim, though, do you want to talk about our Patreon and say hello to everyone and see what everyone's saying in the chats?
Of course. Definitely head over to our Patreon. We have some really, really cool rewards. Should you choose to donate, we will give you shout outs. We will give you behind the scenes look. So do you have a patch, Brett?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Awesome.
Boom.
We've got these swacky,
Boom.
look at these little guys. They're so nice. You could put it on a patch jacket. Whitney Van Laningham could make you a patch jacket. Just saying, they're pretty cool. We both have them. We all look like we're in a very specific gang. Oh, Johnny Tuchellos. Hi, John.
Hey, John, everyone, first of all, thank John for coming on the stream last week. He did an amazing job.
John was so great.
And he wants to know what we feel about Masters of the Universe getting a Netflix anime.
I'm so excited. Yes, I am so pumped. It's Kevin Smith who's producing it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then the production company is the same production company that did Castlevania. So that's who's going to be doing all. Yeah, it's going to look amazing. He put out this really cute tweet this morning too that said he is Eternia, eat grateful for the opportunity. I like a good pun.
Yeah, I don't know much about He-Man.
I'm excited about it.
I know that he's buff.
Yeah.
And he likes to go to gay clubs, and that's about
Basically, yeah. And when he transforms, he just gets tanner and shirtless.
He does this,
Yeah.
Amaya, woo!
It's exactly what he does each time. What I think is cool about the announcement, though, is that all of our speculation for the She-Ra Netflix show is kind of out the window.
Well, do you think they'll find a way to tie it together? Or do you think because they're different studios, they're just gonna like?
I think since they're different studios, they're gonna have to be different animals. Yeah. But I think we might still get like a Prince Adam and stuff like that in She-Ra. Yeah. But I don't think we'll get He-Man in the She-Ra Princesses of Power show now.
Do you think that they can do like, because they're doing like kind of multi-dimensional stuff in She-Ra now? Do you think they could just like cameo and be like?
That'd be pretty cool. But it seems like it's gonna be so much darker.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be fun though, to just throw the princesses into some Castlevania violent nonsense.
Would you think it would make more sense on? It'd probably make more sense on the She-Ra show than for He-Man to have a random episode where it's
we're like
rainbows and unicorns.
That probably wouldn't work as well. But what do you guys think too? Do you think that means that we're not going to see any He-Man in any of the She-Ra episodes? Do you think She-Ra will pop up in these Castlevania-esque episodes? And how do you all feel about Kevin Smith? I'm pretty pumped about it, but that's because I'm obsessed with him. He's doing everything. He became a vegan and he like got full Scott Pilgrim powers.
Kevin Smith was our first Nerdwire news story.
He was
Remember
our
that?
first Nerdwire news
Him almost
story.
dying was our first Nerdwire news story.
Thanks,
and look
Kevin.
at him now.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that man.
Me too. He's a nice guy.
Someone asked about My Hero Academia. Yes, I love My Hero Academia.
That's Brett's favorite.
This prop that we have right here is All Might in a starfighter of some sort. I don't know.
Could be more natural?
This is a TIE fighter, I guess?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what generation of Star Wars this is from. I'm pretty sure this is a TIE fighter. Yeah. Well, you know.
It's the show.
Yeah, it's still TIE fighters, right? That's Rebels. Rebels is TIE fighters. Yeah. I lost so much cred right there.
That's okay.
But to be fair,
Earn it back up with your My Hero Academia knowledge.
The ships kind of look the same. I'm excited for it to return. I'm trying to get Kris to watch it, but she can't find time in her busy schedule for it.
Yeah, I'm a jerk.
It's absolutely my favorite superhero franchise, I think.
Why is it so good?
Well, it's fun. I think it nabs the idea of comic books just being wild, because some people have random superpowers that make no sense. One man is just a giant orca. He mutated into a giant orca.
Okay.
And that's just fun. And then they do a really good job of doing the thing that all anime does and all superhero comics do, where it's oh, as long as I try really hard, I'm gonna save the day.
That's true.
And it's the person with the best spirit who wins, and I'm a sucker for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. In the third season, you have what should be the big battle, and it's Superman essentially versus anti-Superman.
Okay.
And they just they brawl it out. They've used the last of all of their energy to fight each other.
Dang.
And it is so cool. And then you're where does the show go from here? And then Superman's now you are Superman, little boy. And he's oh man, I got so much responsibilities.
Oh dang.
It reminds me a lot of Harry Potter too, because it's got that prep school thing going on.
That's cool.
Yeah. I highly recommend My Hero Academia.
Just the disdain from Kris.
Oh cool.
No, it's fun. She'll like
Thanks,
it.
Jake.
You're the one that did it.
In Venom writes, if I believe, I can win. Anime 101. Exactly.
Technically, the Funko Pops are mine.
Those are Brett's. The Pikachu is mine, though.
Yeah.
I got him from a 7-Eleven.
I figured out how to do the butt clip correctly. Do you see
Good
that?
job. I did.
Show that off.
I'm going to show off Pikachu's ass right now. Look. Brett Turley knows his way around a Pikachu butthole, all right? Aren't you glad you're on camera with me?
Yeah.
Isn't it fun?
You guys entered
Isn't
the
it
Florpus.
nice? Oh, full circle. Metro Man, what would your spirit animal be? A lemur?
Why a lemur?
They've got big eyes. They're skittish.
That's it? Their eyeballs?
They're shifty. I don't know. I had to answer that at a audition once, and I blurted out lemur like an idiot, and it was after I drove 8 hours from Houston to New Orleans, and they wouldn't let me audition doing a self-tape. They made me come in person.
Really
and then
reliable.
after I drove there, it was, all right, Kris, now what is your spirit animal? And I went, I don't know, a lemur. And
And it's stuck.
I didn't book that commercial.
No.
It's shocking.
But now you are the representative of lemurs everywhere.
Everywhere. I'm all the lemurs.
Hey, Jake.
Hi, Jake. Oh, is my mic being done? Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Jake. You might know him from Holly
he's
Scoop
my boss.
or pizza eating contests with us. Well, you're on Diana's social handles a lot.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah. Jake's in charge of everyone.
It drives him insane.
Yeah.
He's crying right now. I want you to know that.
Now, because of spirit animals, it's just comments on what animals people like.
That's great. Like, what's your
Yes.
favorite animal? They're all gonna die very soon. This planet is not long for this
Whoa,
world. Tell me about your
whoa.
favorite animals. Did I just make it too
That
dark?
was so bleak.
I'm
that was some
sorry.
Titan AE
I know,
stuff.
I know.
We gotta collect them all
Whitney
now.
sent me a thread this weekend that was like, this is how the universe is going to be demolished. And I was like, oh no.
We have very different friendships with Whitney.
Yeah.
She just sends me memes.
Hold on, I think we need to back up to the Titan AE reference you just made.
I love Titan AE.
A 1998 throwback.
You know, if you want topical humor,
Sorry,
you come to
guys.
Nerdwire. I've been watching only things from the 90s exclusively for like 2 years with
It's
you
gonna
guys.
come back. There'll be
Yeah.
an anime soon.
There will be. That's a great movie, though. Did you
I-
ever see Titan AE?
Is that the one with the little boy at the end and then he just wants to be with his... That's Titan AI? Or AI?
That's AI.
I haven't seen Titan.
Titan AE is a.
I've only seen AI, and AI made me cry, and I thought it was Titan AE, so
Oh.
I'm not going to touch it.
Wow. Did you just keep sitting there thinking, like, when are they going to find that map on a guy's hand?
I was sick when I watched AI,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was feeding me soup, and it was really sweet. But then the whole storyline of that movie is like, he doesn't have a real mother, right?
Yeah.
So it was
Okay,
God, it
I
goes
have to
deep.
Stop you because you're brutalizing the plot. of
Wow.
AI.
What happened in AI? All I know is that he wanted to be loved, and then no one could love him because he was a robot, and then he died, and the whole... This is a very, very bleak stream.
It's a Stanley Kubrick movie that after Stanley died,
Okay.
Steven Spielberg was given the reins, which already, if any of you people in the chat know what that's all about,
Can you hear him?
it's a very weird thing to do. So, yes, the story is about a little robot boy who the mother, like the family gets because their child has a terminal illness and they don't think he's going to come out of the medically induced coma.
Yeah.
And so they activate the love, like, component in Haley Joel Osment's robot brain.
Yeah.
So he becomes attached and actually starts feeling love for the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the boy, who I believe is played by Lizzie McGuire's younger brother,
What?
yeah,
That kid?
when he comes back alive, he there's the conflict of this is our real child, but we've grown to love this new one, blah blah blah. And so the mother abandons the robot boy at the side of a road,
Oh my God.
and then the robot boy takes the darkest road of Pinocchio-esque.
He fights cyberpunks,
Does
right?
he end up in a whale?
He fights the robot KKK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tallest! I'm here!
Whitney's here.
My tallest!
Things are about to get way
You
brighter.
haven't started the stream without me, for that would be foolish to do to an Arcan invader as fine as me!
Now no one's ever going to know how AI ended.
for the better. It's real sad. I'm pretty sure it's where I learned that mortality was a thing.
No spoilers on Nerdwire.
What happened to your mortality?
Oh, don't worry
He
about
lost it.
Are you still here?
I am still here.
Brett's been
Dead
dead
guy.
for 40 years.
So
Brett's been dead for 40 years.
Just use this computer, Whitney.
Why can't I use mine?
Because this is already
'Cause this
set up,
one's already
and
set
we're
up.
live.
That's a tiny guy. That's a smaller penis than I would like. I want my big guy.
Okay, put this mic on.
So hi everybody, Whitney's here now. So we're gonna start talking about Invader Zim in just a moment here as she's mic'd up. Thank you for fighting actual cars and Transformers and Michael Bay obstacles.
I really did.
I'm proud of you.
I did it
You're
so
crazy.
good. And it was hard though because my spaceship wouldn't start. It kept telling me that it needed to turn the butt sensors off.
Dude.
It was like, get your disgusting butt out of me. I was like, damn it, there's a Florpus in the way. It took me a minute, but
did.
I got here.
Done, did it.
Yeah. Okay, fine, I'll use your dumb computer. You're inferior. You're inferior, tiny product. This is the mini moose of computers.
That's pretty precious though.
It's a pretty sweet guy.
That's pretty nice.
Pretty little mini moose. Okay, straight up, best joke in the series. Well, there was a lot of best jokes, but one of them was definitely the pug getting launched into space.
The pug being launched into space. Logan and I both were like, she's gonna die.
Yeah, it was
She's
great.
gonna rewatch this
I was
part
like,
over
this
and
is
over.
no, I did. I rewound it. I watched it with Brett, and we rewound it. It was wonderful.
Well done. I know you heard from Brett. I just wasn't crazy about it. I thought it was
but
okay.
That's because you don't like disgusting animation.
I thought that this was sensitized and sanitized. Like, I thought that this wasn't as...
What?
I didn't think
it was exactly as Zimmy as it needed to be.
It was good to always be Zimmy.
It's good to be
don't
Zimmy and
know.
sweet. I
There
loved
were-
it so much.
There were definite high points. I'm really happy with what they did with Dib. And obviously we're going to have some spoilers here,
love his
guys.
dad.
We're going to have spoilers here.
Wait, why are you watching this if you haven't seen it?
Because some people have even written in the comments that they just came for the review and they haven't seen it.
Whoa, you
I know.
just came
Which
for
is
a
like
review?
really nice. Thank you for
Oh
supporting
my
us like
God,
that, guys.
thank you so much. But
That's
that's
really, really
crazy. Go
sweet.
watch this. It's so
It's only
good.
an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like that's like not that much of your
no,
life.
Exactly. But I really liked at the end the entire, membrane family like sitting down together and like that
With
was
Clembrain.
Yeah.
They kept him.
And that was really sweet. But I don't know, the rest of the show I just felt I'm not as big of a Zim fan as you. So I
really
feel like
loved it.
I don't have as much nostalgia for the show.
That makes sense.
And so for me it was just like
That's what a bunch of
this
people
was okay.
said to me about Rocco's too, was that
Okay.
they were like, I didn't like Rocco's because I didn't really like it when I was a kid. And then when I watched it now, I was like, yeah, this is why I didn't like it when I was a kid.
Okay.
So I was like, that's interesting.
For you as a huge Zim fan though, why was this so good? What was amazing about it?
Lots of things. Hold on really quickly.
Yeah.
Hey, Bretters, I'm so sorry to bug you. Could I have a water? I'm so sorry.
I don't think we have one.
I'm so sorry.
There's collagen water.
Okay, whatever. Just sorry.
It's fancy.
I'm drinking this like milk. It's really hot outside, guys.
It is.
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad
I
choice.
stopped at a gas station and I was like, well, I should drink some go-go juice before I talk to people.
Yeah.
And then now I'm here and it's too hot. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting our Florpus.
It's okay.
So I really liked it because for me, I loved that they incorporated a lot of the comics into it. I was also a little annoyed with that because it was a little bit lazy to me that basically the first half of this, if you guys haven't read the comics and you
Or seen Whitney's video
or
on the
seen my
comics.
video on the comics, that's fine. You don't have to if you just watch Enter the Florpus because it's basically issue 1 of the comics is just the first half of Enter the Florpus. So as a diehard Zim fan, that was the most disappointing thing to me was that it just literally like re-vomited everything and they didn't really like do anything new. They just completely just redid the whole comic. And it was like, all right, well, I didn't know we were just getting an adaptation. I thought we were getting new material.
Yeah.
And so I was also kind of like, why did I spend an entire week of my life reading all 45 issues if I was just gonna rewatch it? Like, so that was really annoying to me.
Yeah.
I was like irritated by that, but that's also because I was forced to read 45 comics in a week. And I had fun doing that.
I was gonna say, rough job.
I had fun doing it and I had so much fun and I loved it, but then I was just like watching it. And the weird thing, I'm not sure if you've seen the tweets or if any of you guys have, but somebody tweeted, and Jonah Vasquez retweeted it, and I thought it was hilarious. It was like a side-by-side of Dib in the comic, Sad Chair Dib, versus Sad Chair Dib in the show. And you are correct. They desanitized it so much for the TV show. In the comic, he is gnarly.
Yeah.
He's like covered in boils, and he has like pus leaking out of every
some
surface.
of it,
but yeah, so that I did think was like a little bit funny, but it was just funny because it was like the animators dying when they had to scale back on Dib was the tweet, and it was like featuring both photos, and I just thought that was funny. But
That's cute.
So those are all my cons.
Yeah.
And then all of my pros is that, oh my God, it is so funny. It's that LOL so random humor that I was obsessed with in the 7th grade.
Okay.
Where like my favorite joke, hands down besides the pug, was, well now, you see this here ham? This here ham's gonna come back. You keep an eye on it. Don't you forget about it. It's gonna come right on back. And like, I was just like, that's the best. It's so stupid. It's so funny. I laughed so hard. And then the ham comes back and he's just like, there's that ham I done gone told you about. Didn't I tell you you'd come back? I sure did. And it's just like, what's wrong with you? It's so funny. Oh my God. Like that was my favorite thing ever. I rewound that part like 7 times.
I kept watching Carr rolling in pizza over and over
Yeah.
again. That was it for me.
Well, somebody's gonna GIF that. We'll be fine.
that's gonna be easy. I'm gonna be
When did
texting you
this
that
arrive?
constantly.
Whoa.
Such service in this
That
place.
was, oh my God, that was so stealthy. I did not notice. Brett, thank you. You are just the sweetest Brett. I appreciate you so much. What is collagen water? Has anybody drinking this
That's
before?
what I'm drinking over here.
Is it scary? What's
No.
in it?
So collagen is like the stuff I put in my shakes every day.
Oh.
But you're not gonna be able to taste it. It's just good for your hair, skin, and nails.
I thought, that's what I was like, isn't this
It's
for
not.
my skin?
Yeah.
And my
Yeah,
face?
yeah.
Mm.
The pretty girls all left their water here, so we're taking all the stuff from the cute girls.
Wow.
I don't think anyone on the stream knows what you're talking about.
I know.
Let's keep
These
going.
are just niche jokes for just Whitney.
Sorry, there's another show on this channel called Holly Scoop, and it's just opposite us.
Yeah.
It's just opposite world. It's like, what if we brushed our hair sometimes?
That'd be cool.
It's like, hey, what if we didn't just eat tacos and fart on each other a
Yeah.
lot? It's like, what if that was our lives?
That'd be pretty neat.
Holly Scoop.
Yeah.
But guess what? That's not who we are. We love them though. They're great. The
They
girls
are
on Holly
so
Scoop
great.
are so wonderful and so
And
awesome.
guys. Courtney
And
over there
guys,
is
and
amazing.
Courtney. Courtney's great
Courtney's
too.
incredible.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
If you guys aren't subscribed to that, subscribe to that too.
Do it.
What else do we have about Voltron? Wow, sorry, I read
About
somebody's
Voltron.
comment about Zim from you guys. Have you finished Voltron? Yes, I have, Lily. Thank you very much.
Okay, I love Kevin Jr. saying, hey guys, I have to go to work soon, but just want to drop in and say hi. All you guys are
Effing.
I stopped myself. You
Good
guys,
job.
I didn't swear.
I'm so
You
proud of
guys,
you.
I did it. Oh
Give
my
me a
God.
high five.
Effing.
so
Yeah,
good.
I did it. I've been.
Money now!
Yes. And then it says, all you
I want
guys are
balloons
effing
to drop.
amazing. Even you, Brett. Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin, for supporting us.
Captain Kevy, yeah, she's using a plastic straw. She had to get food from a gas station.
I did.
She's on camera. Calm down.
Also,
We'll recycle it properly.
Something that you should know about me is that I hate the sea turtles and I can't wait for the planet to burn, baby, burn. Yeah, no, it's
I
fine.
already covered this, Whitney.
Okay, sorry. No, seriously, a quick side quest, horrifying side quest.
Yes.
I'm just gonna science you all really quick in case you didn't know. While we were watching Enter the Florpus, I got sucked into a Twitter thread and then paused Enter the Florpus and then sent Brett the Twitter thread, and then like two millennials, we sat next to each other on our phones, not speaking for 30 minutes, reading this Twitter thread about, I didn't know this, everyone else does know this, I'm sure, but just in case you don't, did you guys know that because climate change is happening so immediately, that by 2030, some of the permafrost is going to start defrosting, and when the permafrost melts, it will unleash ancient diseases that have been living in the permafrost for tens of thousands of years. So we will get super smallpox, we will get crazy measles, all of the things are gonna be so souped up and nobody's vaccinating their kids, and I just, save the planet, you guys, we have to save the planet.
Remember when you were like, this stream is about to stop being bleak?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is never gonna be bleak.
Cartoons!
Cartoons! Anyways,
Speaking of bleak things, Zim.
Zim, so, hey. Hey.
We did it.
Something that I thought was funny too and interesting. I guess it was just, it's a Zimmy thing, but it's also just like, guys, that's boring. That he was just hiding in a toilet.
Yeah.
Just sitting in a toilet. Come on. Sure. I mean, I liked that Dib got turned into a sad chair. I mean, that was very wonderful.
And I did like Dib just being like, no, but really, you've just been did you have to be in a toilet?
Did you have to be in a toilet?
Did you, why?
Why?
Because Dib was all of us. But yeah, that was just kind of, I don't know, a cheap gag.
It was a
I
cheap
get why
gag.
they did it, but meh.
But whatever. It was lazy. But let me think. Hey, Brett, what did you already talk about?
We have not talked about Zim, basically.
You guys haven't talked about Zim
We were waiting for you.
all?
We talked about
You were
Cannon Busters. We
waiting
talked
for
about
me?
He-Man.
Doom, doom, doom.
We tried to keep talking about as many other things because you love Zim.
Thank you guys are the best.
We try to be nice. We try to be sweet.
That's real sweet, and I love you, and I'm just gonna kiss your sweet face. Like Venom says, I mean, we're basically about to enter our own Florpus, except instead of changing animation styles and becoming a real-world anime, we're gonna die of uber tuberculosis. Yes, that's true. That is what's
very
happening.
true. Oh, I do think that opening, the anime opening, was so cool.
Yes.
I loved that.
Oh, dude, the anime opening was great. I loved that. I
That was
loved
really,
the art
really neat.
style. I was kind of like, what if this is the whole thing?
Yeah.
I was like, what if they just completely were like, nah, F you 90s kids or early aughts kids, sorry. F you
got
early aughts
really
kids.
excited
I'm just
about
going to
it.
totally redo the whole, I would have been down for that.
That would have been so in. They should do
They
that.
should do that. So speaking of animation styles, one of my favorite Zim comics, and it is hands down Brett's favorite Zim comic, is issue number 40, which, so in the comics, there's this character called Recap Kid, and and he's the one who he's like, it's me, I love snacks.
The one with the noble job of recapping.
Of recapping before each episode. So Kris and I were writing the script together, and I just kept getting more and more drunk, and then I started writing nonsense like, he recaps each episode like the passing of time. And I was like, Kris, you're gonna have to read this for me and make sure it doesn't sound crazy. And she was like, leave it. You have to leave it. So that was that. But so Recap Kid, so he recaps every episode. And in this comic, he gets sucked into the dimension between dimensions. And so he meets the ultimate recap brain, who is in charge of recapping every storyline from every single multiverse.
Dang.
And so while the recap brain is trying to find out which world Recap Kid is a part of, he takes him to all of these different comic book styles of Zim because it's different universes where they exist. So there's one that's depressing indie comic world Zim where they both look like Ghost World characters. And then there's, my favorite is Bean World where they're just a couple of beans. And then what were some other ones from the comic?
There was a high fantasy one.
Oh yeah.
High fantasy?
Yes.
Repeat what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a high fantasy one, and then there was also, it was just called Nice Earth. What if Earth was just nice? What if everyone was nice?
That sounds sweet.
Cool. Pretty sweet.
That sounds
You'd
pretty
like
good.
that one.
I
It's a pretty
would.
good one. It's just one where Gaz is like, she's like a nice person now, and she just wants to be nice.
Aww.
It's real sweet. But that I thought was really fun as a comic, and I loved that they brought that into Enter the Florpus. When they entered the Florpus, and we see all those different animation styles, and then we saw the dog versions of them. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
It was cute. What all did you guys like, though?
Yeah, what did you guys like about Enter the Florpus?
We're getting a lot of stuff about Beetlejuice, which is a great movie. But yeah, I think
For
Lauren
sure.
has nailed it. What even is the chat right now?
I don't
What
know.
are we talking about, guys?
Who's Beetlejuicing?
Michael Brent, Invader Zim should have a crossover with DreamWorks Monsters vs. Aliens.
Interesting.
That could be interesting. That could be really, really fun.
I've never seen Monsters vs. Aliens. Is it good?
I have not
Boo,
seen it,
not
and
good?
Jake is booing it.
Whoa.
But we've had people in the chat before bring it up too about different fanships and stuff like that too. So I think it's something we'll probably have to check out at some point, just so we know what the heck everyone's talking
what
about.
are you guys talking about?
Yeah. Right now it's just like when your grandma talks about playing jacks down at the soda fountain. What are you even saying?
What are you even saying?
You're welcome.
Sorry, that was really funny. Okay, cool.
Now we're on, some people are Porky Piggin.
Dude, I don't
Quoting Porky Pig, not running around without their
Oh, I
pants on.
thought that you were talking about no pants. And I
No.
was like, where?
That is what I call it at home, or poo bearing.
I call it Winnie the Poohing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Porky Pig.
But then when it's me, it's Whitney the Poohing.
Aw, cute.
Sometimes I don't have pants.
Yeah, that's true.
Just saying. Okay. So I haven't seen Invader Zim since I was a teen, but I thought Enter the Florpus was good. That's a very average opinion. Thank you. Tell us more, please. And then, what did everyone feel Zim and Dib almost uniting? Well, that's not a full sentence, Brett, but I appreciate you.
Feel of. Did everyone feel of?
What did everyone feel of? So I never thought that they were going to unite. You told me you thought that. I didn't think that they were going to team up. I was like, Zim's an idiot and something's going to happen. I never expected the dad to help them as much as he did, though.
That's true.
I did not see that coming, and I thought that that was great.
What, in general, what are your thoughts about membrane and clembrane?
Membrane and clembrane. So Brett's asking, what are our opinions on membrane and clembrane? I wish someone would replace my shithead dad with salmon who made me pudding. That'd be awesome. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have to go to therapy at all anymore. Can you imagine if I just had a big old salmon dad who loved me? He'd swim upstream to save this baby. Mouthful of pudding.
Mouthful of pudding.
You just launch my dad into the fish tube. It'd be great. Like.
Wait, why is the fish's mouth full of pudding?
No, Whitney's mouth will be full of pudding too.
No, but also
also
Clembrain is the dad. His whole thing is he makes everyone pudding. That's his jam is he loves
I just
pudding.
pictured like a salmon father coming up to you with a mouthful of pudding.
Yes.
and being like,
That-
"Eat from it."
Yeah.
No, that is what you
Yeah.
should picture. That is what.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
that's
good.
Nailed it.
nailed
I
it.
haven't seen any.
Dude, you got this.
So it looks
Travis Ray brings up, but the pudding wasn't good. Would bad pudding make up for a bad father?
Honestly, I think that would just be a scenario where I'd be like, Dad, let's learn to add a little more sugar together.
Aw,
And then I'd make it a teaching and
make it a
learning
bonding experience. Yeah,
we'd
that's
try
nice.
different things, and put sprinkle,
Yeah.
mix it up. Maybe a little tapioca sometimes. Who's to say?
Who knows?
Flan? It doesn't have to only be
Ooh,
pudding.
That's some bougie
I can
stuff.
show you the world. Pudding,
it's not
tapioca, flan. Yogurt is for fucking pussy. Oh, sorry, I can't do it. No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to. I was
We
trying
were
to
so
laugh.
close.
Ah,
Like 20 minutes left, and she's just like,
and
"Meow."
then I did it. And then I did it.
No.
I also love
I like
Blink
my
182.
dad, so I don't have opinions on salmon fathers.
Well,
I got a nice dad.
fine. That's fine.
I off camera was like, did I not like this because I have a good relationship with my father and have his love and respect?
Yeah.
And Brett was like, eh.
Well, Brett's dad loves him.
Yeah.
But Brett's dad is actually a
My
shark.
dad, Brett, doesn't love me sometimes, so
that's
I'm always
true.
fighting
I relate
for.
more with Zim, I think.
Yeah.
You relate more with
I want
Zim.
the tallest to give me approval.
You want the tallest to give you approval? Oh, that's true about you, Brett. That's pretty true. Okay, I love Gur's song, Peace is Nice. It was hilarious. Yes, it was. Chicken and rice!
I knew you were gonna do it, but it still made me happy.
Okay, good.
Gur and Minnie Moose were my favorite. Very nice, very nice. Zim sounds like Daggett from Angry
Aw.
Beavers. Isn't it the same?
Gaz admitting she was wrong was also cathartic. That's true. Oh, I did love that. She was just like, well, I sure was wrong. That was great. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say that Gaz reminds me of Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaz is Megan.
Yeah.
Gaz is 100%
I
Megan.
kept watching it.
I loved it, especially because her little pep talk to him was so cute too, where she was like, I'm only mean and horrible to you because you can handle it. So
Yeah.
get up off the floor and go figure this out.
Megan is, of course, who does the drawings of Whitney and I as
Yeah.
Zim characters. So
Yeah.
she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Lauren, how would you feel if Gur launched Pugsley into space?
He would come back and I'd be like, Space Pug.
How would you feel in the moment?
In the moment,
Yeah, as you see your baby be launched into outer space without your consent.
I don't know, let's get pizza.
There you go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. She'd eat a pizza while her pug
I would wait for him to come back.
orbited
I'd
the
catch him.
world.
Listen, that's the thing though, is that in Invader Zim, like, the pug doesn't die. The pug just comes back and he's like, oh man, I was in space.
That's true.
And then he goes back up.
And Pug is from outer
And
space
Pug
already.
is from outer space, and so
So.
I just kind of feel like if Pug just got blasted into outer space, he'd be like, hey. And then he'd like come back and be
Yeah.
like, Mom, that was crazy. And I'd be like, it was, let's eat. Oh no, the part that was the most Pug though was, remember like the Tiny World with all the little guys having the birthday party and the Tiny World starts spinning too fast and so they're all holding on and you know the one that's holding on and the cake is flying and he's like, ah! That would be Pugsley. That would be Pugsley because if Pugsley was ever in a dire situation but there was also maybe food, he'd be like, I'm dying! Help me! So that was like the most Pug thing I've ever seen happen.
I agree.
Ben 10 versus Invader Zim, Lilo and Stitch versus Invader Zim. This is crazy. This is a lot of like crossovers, you guys.
I mean,
you guys have a lot of crossover ideas.
I feel like Ben 10 versus Invader Zim, Ben, a 10-year-old child at the beginning of that series, is more competent than Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Invader Zim, the show would be over if he ran into Ben 10.
Yeah.
No, it would just be, Ben 10 would just be like, dude, you can't do any of this. And then he would karate kick him.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Never again.
I feel like Invader Zim and the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy are probably the two
Tonally, that makes sense.
And I feel like
does.
if you put them against each other,
Yeah.
you'd have a better outcome.
Because Mandy and Gaz would just hang out anyway.
They would hang out, but I like Gaz better than I
idiots.
like Mandy. I don't know. Nathan Reynolds says, Gaz is better than Dib. Sure. Another moderator just handled this. Did you see that?
That was me.
Oh, nice.
That was me doing it. I was moderating. As always, Whitney, I am moderating your life.
Yay. Do you think that Invader Zim deserves a live-action movie? No! Never!
I don't
It
like
doesn't
that.
deserve one. Zim
What,
versus
bro?
Rick and Morty would be great.
They should make an anime for sure.
They should make an anime.
That'd be good.
Zim versus Rick and Morty, great idea. Membrane versus Rick.
Rick would kill him so fast.
I know. Rick would kill him so fast.
He'd be
Rick
so
would
dead.
kill all of them, and it would not matter to Rick.
And just Morty running around being like, oh, geez, they're kids.
Oh, jeez, Rick, they're just school kids.
They're just school kids.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Morty and Dib would just be like buds.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this is all awful. Oh, here's a question. Were there any characters you both wish to return? I honestly thought we might see Tack
Oh,
pop up. She didn't.
yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say you're so much more familiar with Zim than me that I was like, yeah, this is everybody, isn't it?
This is everybody.
That's the whole gang.
It is. I loved that we got Tack's ship though, because that is truly just the greatest.
I didn't notice any of that.
That was their spaceship that they were
The
still
spaceship
Okay.
was Tack's ship, so that's why it didn't like Zim or Dib, because Tack also hated both of them.
Okay.
And so the ship would only help Dib because the ship hates Zim more than Dib.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me now.
So
Thank
that
you.
was that. So what happened to the Tallas got sucked into the Florpus. They're still in there. We
Yeah.
don't know. Are they ever getting out?
They're just hanging
Who's
out.
to say?
Who knows?
They didn't want to turn their ship. It's kind of, figure it out.
I forgot how funny that
Just-
was.
It was so good.
But we only
go straight.
We can just turn slightly and go around this giant, horrible space hole.
No.
You're like, what did he say? He was just like, you're a coward.
Pilot,
Yeah.
turning.
I like turning. Are they dead? I don't think they're
so.
dead. I think that they're just forever screaming.
They're dead if this is the last Invader Zim.
There we go. Yeah, if there's no more Invader Zims, then they're dead.
But I think that they're still making comics, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next comic's coming out in October.
It's, they're just in like the phantom zone of Invader Zim. Yeah. They'll pop out at some point.
Like, characters don't really die in Invader Zim.
No.
Nobody really dies.
Well, in no comic
Yeah.
does anyone actually die. It's part of their whole MacGuffin is that you can just bring them back whenever it's convenient for your story.
And be like, whoa, wow.
Oh my God, they're here?
They're back again? Lazarus Pit, what's that?
Wow. Exactly. What Invader Zim, never mind, what Blink-182 song is your favorite? Thanks, Jerica.
Ooh, what Blink-182 song is my favorite? Man, there's too many.
Yeah.
I think I'm a big fan of First Date. That one
First Date
always
is
gives me the
cute.
feelings. It always just makes me feel good feels. I really like Girl at the Rock Show because that one reminds me of Janae because we met at Warped Tour.
Aww.
And then definitely, like, honestly, I I'm not gonna lie to you. I like every song on their self-titled album, and I know that that's a controversial opinion because everyone's like, that's their most emo. Yeah, shut up. That was when I was my most emo, and I was 12, and that came out, and I still, like, I could do every song, like, in order on that album right now. Like, I could just go through all of them. They're so good. I love Blink-182.
I like driving around to San Diego.
Yeah.
That's fun to, like, be cruising on the highway,
It's a good
too.
one.
I like that.
Dude, off their new album too. I'm blanking on what it's called. It's probably called
The Naked
something
Dude song?
very simple. No, the one that's like, I'm in deep with this girl, but she's out of her mind. Whoa! I was like, oh man, that's so fun. I love that one.
Brett writes in, for real though, Membrane might have died.
No, for real thought
thought.
Membrane might have been.
I thought that was a typo.
I thought that he was gonna die too. I did not expect him to like Tony Stark out of nowhere. I was like, your dad's Iron Man dib? Since when?
I mean,
Since that shark.
Yeah, I knew it. See, Lauren, I knew it. Lauren's like, it's called Out of Her Mind. I was like, I know it's gonna be called something like Out of Her Mind, but I just can't think of if that's actually what it's called.
the shark
Cool.
part did kill me though. And of like his arm being out and with him being like, never again.
Never again.
I did think of your dad, Brett. I was like, he Shark Turley's got to learn.
Yeah.
He's got to done get taught about sharks.
Got to go done get taught. If Membrane had gotten taught by Brett's dad, he wouldn't have been in that pickle.
No.
Brett's dad frequently advocates for sharks to eat people because he thinks that it teaches us a lesson.
Yeah.
And I love that Brett's dad thinks that.
Yeah.
just
It's their ocean. Leave them alone.
leave them alone. No, someday, just a whole live stream, we should just read Tell That to Iroh's Son. Whoa.
Man.
Back to the darkness.
Just gonna. Sad. Well, let's shift.
Brought to you by Patreon.
We'll shift gears here.
Dude, Membrane's speech to Dib got to me too. When he was just like, you don't have to prove any of this to me. I'm always proud of you.
That the father-son dynamic was really, really well done.
It was
give
so
them that. That was really, really
it
good.
was so cute and good and perfect. I loved it. I loved everything. It was so funny.
I feel like the big takeaway is if you really loved Invader Zim, this was really, really great for you. If you're like me and you were kind of like not watching stuff like that at the time, and it's just an okay cartoon. I think it's
You're wrong.
well done.
Boo! Kris is fired. She's never coming back on the show.
Jake told me I can't be fired.
Whoa.
Well, he didn't say I can't be fired, but
Hold on, wait. I was like, where is my contract with this deal in it?
he said I'm not being fired today.
Oh, okay. Well, he
I
probably,
can
he
be
only
fired.
said that to you because I was like 95 minutes late. And so he was like, don't worry, you won't be fired today. After this, Jake and I are going to have a talk out back. It's going to turn into a fist fight. Just kidding. No,
Out
it's not.
back?
Yeah, out back. Like
Where-
Sam Elliott
Whoa.
taking someone out of the double deuce.
Whoa! I was gonna say this is
We're going to a
roadhouse
steakhouse.
situation.
This is a roadhouse. Every
Dang.
situation is a roadhouse situation.
Situation, don't stop.
Doing.
This person says, stop swearing. My 23-year-old hearts can't handle it. I wasn't swearing.
When did we swear?
I didn't even
And
swear.
also, Jericho, 23, you've heard some words, bud.
Yeah, you've heard words. Okay, the Rocco's Modern Life special is better than the Invader Zim one. Ooh, controversy. I liked Zim better than Rocco's. But I really liked Rocco's also. I also like, over here, like in Venom, the first moment that made me overly laugh out loud was the girl that Michael Jordan's Space Jam jumped over a volcano to close the gap in the circle of children. Yes, that was so good. Yes, I agree.
That description just
The description.
well done. Well done.
Well done. And I do, after that, I just like want them to bring back the series so bad because I want more of that. Like, that was only an hour.
Yeah.
Give me more Zim.
That's what I was talking to Brett about on off camera is I think if it was the beginning of a new series, I would have enjoyed it more because this was like an event, you know? I was like, oh, all right, well, that was neat. I think if it had been broken up into, maybe 3 episodes and then there was a continuation or there was more stuff in between, I think I would have enjoyed it more. I don't think I liked it as a feature.
I like it anyways. I like everything.
It's fine. Brett really wanted us to like fight on camera, so I'm really enjoying this.
Sure, yeah, okay. Brett, we don't even fight in real life.
No.
What are you trying to do here?
It really annoys him.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do?
I'm so annoyed that Kris didn't enjoy this.
He's
It
so
was
mad.
good.
He's so mad.
I mean, I just think you're wrong. Like, you can have an opinion, but you're
You just don't think it's the right one.
wrong.
That's
No,
fine.
it's not that I don't think it's the right one. I think that it's bad and horrible. I'm just kidding.
There it is. There we go.
See,
Are
Brett,
you happy
Are you
now,
happy now,
Dad?
I half yelled and then couldn't even go through with a full yell. Did you like that? Did you like making us fight?
This is why only one of us gets to go to college.
Exactly.
God.
Ugh.
So rude. We do need more Gurr. We do, Mark Benjamin.
We do need more Grr.
And Lauren preferred Zim, but likes what they did with Rocco. All right.
Was very surprised to hear Justin Roiland as a screeching chef robot.
Yes, I did like that.
That was great.
Let's see what
What's
else.
another 90s, 2000s property that you would like them to see them do this to next?
To have them do a feature to on Netflix?
Or like
Reboot.
Or reboot or revisit?
Like revitalization.
Yeah, they could have an entire like season or something.
I mean, most of the ones that I want done, it's going to already happen according to that poster from Comic-Con. I was a big Disney person. I didn't do Nickelodeon as much, so I'm getting Goof Troop brought into DuckTales. I'm getting Darkwing Duck. I'm getting those things. Oh, they should bring back Bonkers the Police Cat.
Bonkers the Police
There
Cat.
we
We're
go.
not going to tell that story on air,
No,
ladies
but
and gentlemen, but we should bring back Bonkers the Police Cat.
I'm trying to think of what other shows. Are You Afraid of the Dark is coming back?
I'm surprised they haven't done it to any of the
Bring back Salute Your Shorts.
any of the
Salute Your Shorts is great.
the Cartoon Network shows. Like they've done like Powerpuff Girls.
They did
sort of,
Powerpuff.
but-
They did Teen Titans Go,
They
Jake.
did,
We just got a Teen Titans Go video. What more do you want, okay?
Yeah.
What more do you want?
That wasn't. I mean, yeah. So they did that too.
So like a Cow and Chicken or Courage the Cowardly Dog sort of
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't a Cartoon Network baby. I was a Disney and Nick baby, but
Yeah.
mostly Nickelodeon. And I don't really want them to bring anything back.
Yeah, I'm kind of good.
And stop it.
Other Cartoon Network shows too. The only one I can think of is Johnny Bravo, and you really can't do that now.
No.
I mean,
No, sir, you cannot.
that's
I guess, I mean, just stuff that I think would be interesting to, I guess, see again would be, I was on Only Stupid Answers episode out today. Go check it out wherever you find your podcasts. But we were talking about that show As Told by Ginger. Do you remember that show?
Oh, yeah.
And I had not thought about that show in so long. And I
Yeah.
was like, I kind of want a resurgence of that show where at least I don't need them to bring it back, but I need them to like start doing reruns. And
Yeah.
I need them to like put it on like a streaming service so I can rewatch that.
I
Because
would be
Probably
good with
have
that.
one of those like YouTube streamer channels
that probably does that.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
remember that
illegal,
show.
Jake. That's illegal. I don't do drugs. Stop. Stop it. I'm a nice girl.
Oh
Don't
my
ask me to do things like that.
Michael Brent brings up Disney doesn't have the balls to bring back the 90s gargoyles. Hopefully, though, that is one that
They
I
are
don't-
doing that, though.
Well, there have been rumors about a movie being in the works, and that Jordan Peele was interested in doing that. But that's all just rumors right now. But it's what I want to come true. My birthday's in like a week. Make it happen, Disney. Give me gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
Give me. Yeah, I think Gargoyles would be a great thing to remake.
Because they already did a Hey Arnold movie, so I can't say that because
Yeah.
that already happened.
Exactly.
I can't say Rocco's because that already happened. They already did Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon, and that just sucked. That
Yeah.
was terrible, and I didn't like it at all.
Oh, Rafaela brings up they should bring Recess back. There's actually, if you go online, guys, there is a fan-made film being passed around on, I think, Patreon or Indiegogo, one of those, and they're trying to do a live-action Recess movie with some, like, Disney kids and, like, Nickelodeon actors and stuff like that. Like, they're people who've shown up and stuff, but it's a live-action Recess film set in high
That's
school,
cool.
which looked like it could be potentially fun. So
Dude,
go
that
check
sounds
that
really
out.
fun. That sounds great.
Dexter's Lab is a great one, though. That would be really fun. Or Freakazoid. Michael Brent, look at you come up with all the ideas.
Yeah, Michael Brent getting it. A good Doug movie because the first Doug movie, ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, the first Doug movie wasn't great.
A good follow-up to Doug because once Disney took over.
It sucked. Disney Doug is the worst.
Why is Roger rich? I hate that.
It's very bizarre, and I
don't
don't
like it.
understand.
What about Kablam?
What about how they...
Kablam was so fun.
Dude, Kablam was so fun. But
Jake,
that's...
good idea.
Kablam, that is a really good idea.
Yeah.
I wonder what a new Kablam would look like. Just because the whole feel of that show was so DIY and so like, here's just my shitty camera and my action figures that are kind of messed up and broken looking.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, I loved that so much. And so I would be worried that if they did bring that back, it would be like a prettified.
Couldn't they do something similar to what it sounds like they do with Zim and do like more alternative ways of animating?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that you could give a more like if you had like a full Coraline episode of Kablam,
Yeah.
and they just immediately just rip it back down into the just like the bad.
When you kind of can give it the what is it, Love, Death, and Robots treatment, and have different animators come in and do it different styles and do different stories with the same kind of established characters. Because then we get more Prometheus and Bob, which was so fun on Kablam.
So good. I love
you get more of the
Prometheus and Bob
Flesh.
very much.
Oh man,
Dude, the Flesh with he's super strong
And
super naked. That's
Stinky
my
Diver.
Milkman. He melts.
Power to
Melt. It was so good.
Dude, my favorite thing though is my friend Katie and I in like high school, anytime anybody would say something like, oh wow, dude, this coffee is like super strong, we'd go, and super naked. Everyone, oh man, dude, this cocktail tastes like really strong. Do you want to have it? And super naked. And we were very obnoxious.
Katie from high school.
forever.
Which one was that? I went to Whitney's high school reunion this weekend.
No, Katie and Jolene, you shouldn't go to my high school.
Oh, I thought you said in high school.
In
we
high
did it.
school, yes, but we did not go to the same high school.
Oh.
No. I had
friends outside of high school?
I had to, because everyone at my high school sucked. You met them. Oh, sorry if anyone's watching. I did pimp out this live stream there. Hey guys, no, you were all great in high school, and I loved all of you the other night too, and that's why I got so shit-faced.
Well, guys, what other things would you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about bringing Captain Planet back, like Mark Benjamin here does? Do you want to talk more about
Petro
Zim?
says Chalk Zone. That's a good one. I say Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom would be a really, really good one to bring back.
Chalk Zone was really fun, though.
Chalk Zone was fun.
SWAT cats. Oh man.
What's SWAT cats? I've never seen that.
Oh, there were literal cats who were like flying jets and stuff. But they were brothers.
Superpower.
Yeah.
They just could fly jets. That
Well,
was
they
it.
were like crime
but
fighters.
Other than that, totally normal
Their
cats.
identity was secret.
Completely normal, average cats, but they can fly
if
jets.
Batman was two cats.
Yeah.
And they operated a junkyard.
Yeah.
And they somehow managed to build a super high-fly jet that was also a motorcycle, and they fought monsters somehow with this jet.
Yeah.
In
So just
any
like Batman.
situation. It's like one of the weird, like, 80s,
Why?
90s.
That one's
I
weird.
do like Whitney's pitch though of just two kittens. in a jet.
Yeah, just two cats in a jet. That's just their thing.
I'd watch it.
They can do it.
The
I
one
don't know why there were SWAT cats necessarily, the Radical Squadron, because that doesn't sound like it has anything to do with a SWAT team.
Nah,
But I think that if you did have kittens on a SWAT team, like,
it'd be amazing.
Kitten SWAT team.
The show I still want, because no one's ever seen it, and I'm obsessed with it, is Cowboys of Moo Mesa. But it's so dumb.
I have no idea what that
It's so dumb.
is.
There's no reason to bring it back. They're literal cowboys. They're
Like my dream last
They're
night.
anthropomorphized cows.
So you guys, last night I had or not even last night, this morning I had a dream because I couldn't sleep, and so I woke up and then I went back to bed, and I immediately texted Kris when I woke up because I had this really crazy dream that Kris designed us matching David Bowie cowgirl outfits, and I say that and it sounds horrible, but they were so cute and they were like very cool, and like they just had like a giant like lightning bolt on the front, and like it was sick, and the boots were like amazing. They were like these like red like leather cowboy boots with like gold lightning on the side, and they were so sick. And Kris was just like, I designed these for us so that we can wear them, and I was like, yeah, but she gave it to me in a giant whiskey barrel.
That part
and she
makes
was
sense.
like, you need to open it this way, and I was like, it's a big old barrel, and she was like, I know. And then I opened it, and it was just this rad outfit that she had made for me. So that was my dream, and I'm just saying, hey Kris, where's my whiskey barrel with my cool outfit?
Lodged in your subconscious somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
I don't have the skills to make that.
It's fine. You don't need to.
You've seen me see things where I'm like, this lost a button. I should throw it away now.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can sew that for you.
I'm like, it's too late.
It's too late.
We've
It's
come
done.
too far.
It's trash. It's garbage now.
Lauren Linton writes, Whitney makes matching patch jackets, and then Kris makes matching cowboy outfits. Only one of those things is real. Whitney does make patch jackets. Gremlin Denim, check it out.
Gremlin Denim.
Just really, really cool stuff. Basically just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but instead they are cowboys and also middle-aged. Yes, Brett, that's basically what the show is. Oh, yes, Jake. It's confusing with both of you being Nerdwire.
Yeah. You guys are 1-1. A Jake and a Brett 1-1.
Whoa!
Where Brett is always like, we're all getting fired next week, and Jake is like, it's okay, you guys want to like go hang out outside for a little bit? Like, this is fine. Like, that is true.
It'd be amazing.
That is a 1-1.
Yeah. ZNW. It was during the Wild West. Yes, it was ZNW.
Yeah.
It was a good time. If Marvel or Disney are not going to bring back the classics, they should at least do cartoon series, The Eternals, The Sentry, Squadron Supreme, Moon Knight, or Inhumans, but Young Justice-like. Ooh, well, we are getting new Marvel animated things.
We are.
Which I'm going to D23 next weekend. So I'm going to get some sneak peeks, hopefully, of some of that stuff that they're going to be doing on Disney Plus and some of the cool Marvel things. I'm really hoping they do more of the what if things. It'd be pretty spiffy. But yeah, I can understand wanting them to focus on those other new properties. Well, new to them properties. That's a good point.
Yeah.
The Eternals is part of Phase 4. You are totally right, Killzone.
Yes.
So we will be seeing those things regardless.
Yeah, be jealous. It'll be fun.
Well, yeah, it should be a good time. It's going to be really, really cute.
I've never been to D23, have you?
I have never been to D23.
I've heard it's really
I'm
fun
gonna lose
though.
my D23 cherry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Lose it.
I'm
Never find it
staying
again.
at the Anaheim Hotel across the street from the parks.
Oh, that's
It's gonna be really cute. It's gonna be really
Damn.
nice.
That's fancy.
I'm real pumped, yeah.
Holy wow.
It's gonna be a good time.
That's gonna be super cool.
And Logan's gonna come but doesn't have a pass, so he's gonna just hang out at the hotel and then I'm gonna get him.
Get him and
I'm
kiss
gonna get him
him.
and I'm gonna kiss him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice. Well, Jake's just snickering in the corner. I love him!
Yeah, figure it out.
So yeah, next week we will be talking about D23. What else will we be talking about next week, Brett?
D23.
Just D23 and whatever your little heart's desire.
If there's
Oh.
a show that's coming out that people want us to
Yeah,
talk about,
let us know what you want us to talk about because it's no fun to just Nerdflix and chill on our terms.
Yeah.
We want everyone in the group
We want
to be
you
happy.
guys to chill.
Yeah.
We want you guys to come up with some stuff.
Exactly.
Listen, we don't have to be smart all by ourselves.
No.
You can be smart for us. We don't want to have to think.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have brains.
Why start now?
Why start now?
Sounds terrible. So definitely make sure you are back here same time next week. Let us know, message us here, message us on our other videos, tweet us.
Tweet us.
At Actor Kris Carr.
At Whitney Puppy.
And at Nerdwire HQ. That's the best one to get a hold of, like, our producers to see what we should talk about next week, to see the videos we've released that week as well. Definitely be following that one. And hit them up with what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until next time then, guys.
Bye.